Hi, I'm Alex and this is the Beta Alpha Show. And if you're enjoying what you're seeing and the information that you're getting, please feel free to like, subscribe, and feel free to comment. So we're going to be continuing the theme that we've been working on, and just sort of how can I be more grounded in my body? And we just go into our heads all the time so much. This morning, actually, I was in a coffee shop and someone had walked in and they had very angrily taken one of the cups that was that the coffee place was selling, and they just picked it up and they just threw it on the ground and they walked out. And for the people that were in the front, they were upset, and we all felt like adrenaline. We're like, oh my God, what was that? Or clearly something happened and something we need to be aware of and stuff like that. But at the same time, because I practice mindfulness, I just said, okay, I'm just going to keep breathing, I'm going to center and stuff like that. And I don't know if I had an effect on people or not, but within a few minutes, everyone kind of calmed down. And the people that were coming into the coffee shop, they had no idea what had just happened. So they just saw broken things on the floor and they figured, oh, it just fell and broke, whatever. So they weren't even affected. But we do affect each other, we really do. We are energetically, connected to each other. And as I said before, Carolyn May says that whenever you're going to a new place that you've never been before, let's say like you're going to a bar and you meet some friends or something, your body has the ability to sort of send out a signal from your second chakra into the space where you're going to go and sort of scope it out to see if it's safe. And I mean, we have our instinct. People talk about intuition. My friend, who is one of the most grounded people I know, always talks about instinct. It's like even more animal, it's more base. So anyway, as we talk about base, we're talking about the first chakra, and it's known in Tantra and in Ayurveda and Sanskrit as Muladhara chakra. So it has to do with the most base, the most dense. It's associated with the earth element. In Ayurveda and also in Chinese medicine, we have the earth element, and it is both thought of as the most dense substance, and from there it goes all the way up into Akash, which is the least dense. And so from the first chakra, everything sort of is the origin, everything is driven from that place. As a matter of fact, one of the things that you can do is understand that your feet are associated with the different chakras. So the first part of the foot is the heel, and that's associated with the Muladhara chakra. And so if you stand, you can experiment with feeling your first chakra. You can sort of, as you're standing on 2 feet, shoulder width apart, kind of lean forward, lean back, lean to the left, lean to the right, and just sort of feel like, where's my weight? Where do I consider balanced on me? Am I fully balanced on all the different parts of my foot? Did you know that there's 3 arches in the foot? There's the inside arch, which everybody knows about, but there's also an arch outside of the heel, the outside of the foot, and there's another tiny arch near the pinky toe, the 5th toe. And so all these things sort of balance us like a tripod, and there's this sort of sucking up action of the earth. And Tadasana is a wonderful pose to just do all the time anyway. It is a pose, it is not to just stand, because it's actively working on a particular theme in this case, which is sort of feeling the grounding of the body. So as I said, the heel is associated with the first chakra, and then the second chakra is called the Svadhisthana chakra, and that's associated with the outside of the heel. And so when these 2 chakras are in balance with each other, so each chakra affects the other chakra above it. So the first chakra, when it's in balance, it's going to affect the second chakra. So the first chakra, of course, is located in the base of the spine, in the perineum, and then it goes up to behind the pubic bone. And those are the first 2 chakras. They're kind of almost exactly in the same place. I mean, really, when you look at it, they're very, very close together, whereas the space between the second chakra and the third chakra is much higher. And the space between the third chakra and the fourth chakra is even higher than that. So things sort of get spaced out. But it starts out that way. And just be aware of that. As you walk, just be aware of what's going on in my first chakra? How do I feel about things? Do I feel safe? Do I feel strong? Do I feel that I can handle the world, that I have money, that I can function in the world as you have to play all the different parts in the world all at the same time. If you really want to play the game of life, quote unquote game, you kind of have to, you're spiritual, but you're also this, and as I said before, you play all these roles. You are a man, you are in New York City, you are in Boston, you are wherever you are, you just play all these different roles, but you have to play them all at the same time in order to be a fully actualized human being, really. And attach to none of them all at the same time. So I would just invite you to, just chill out with the cell phones a bit, with all the Instagram, with all that stuff, and just feel things. Just feel your body. Your body is this magnificent, energetic, powerhouse. As I said before, the power in the base of the chakra, in the Muladhara chakra, it's like a nuclear bomb. It's so powerful. And when you start to tap it, when you start to work with that energy, it's amazing to me. And as I've needled people as in acupuncture and been needled, I just feel an electrical storm in my entire body. This is an amazing thing. So just be aware of these kind of things. And you're just not going to buy into stuff as much. You're just not going to be worried as much about stuff.